What's up, everybody? It is Logan here with Paradise City Athletics. I am the owner in the gym, and today I am actually going to take y'all through my rehab plan for my meniscus tear. And I also have torn some ligaments on my right shoulder, and I'm going to be taking y'all through some videos with my rehab for that. But right now, this is my first leg workout back within about a month and a half, honestly. And right here, I'm actually just doing some slow tempo squats with 135 because that's honestly right now what's really pain free for me. Anything above that is giving me pain in my meniscus. I have a medial meniscus tear on my left leg. So I'm trying to do some rehab things to get back because in November I'm doing WRPF nationals, and I plan to squat 750 at 220 on that meet. But right now I can't really do any squatting because of the medial meniscus tear, and there's all the pain in my knee. So this was the first exercise just so I can prime my body and get it used to squatting again. And throughout time, I'm just gonna do some more weight, just little by little, maybe add 10 pounds a week and see kind of where it takes me and the progression that I make off of that. Right here, what I am doing is I am actually on the back extension machine, but you see I have a ball and you see that my chin is tucked in. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to actually round my thoracic spine. So what it does is neutralizes my lower back to where my lower back isn't overarched or anything. And what I'm just doing is actually I'm just squeezing my glutes. Okay, so I'm not really trying to move my back or anything. All I do is get to the bottom and I squeeze my glutes, because when you squeeze your glutes, you stand fully erect. So I'm trying to get my body fully erect at a 45-degree angle. So that really helps build up glutes and lower back strength. And then right here, I moved on to the hack squat machine. Same thing, I'm just trying to go down really slow with the tempo so I can really feel out where my knees are going and where my body's just trying to lead me into a squat, and I'm stopping to where I'm not having any pain in my knee. So I've had a lot of pain in the knee within the past 2 months to where I honestly haven't worked out legs, and now it's kind of manageable, and I just have to go down slow. Whenever you have an injury, it's once you let it heal for a few weeks or about 3 to 4 weeks, you can kind of get back into the groove of things. And I personally think that doing negative, or not negative, but tempo work on the eccentric movement of any of the lift that you're trying to do is really going to help you feel what that muscle is trying to do, or what that joint's trying to do, where it's trying to move, to where you can force it into a position to where there's no pain, and you can try to force it into a new groove to where you can manage that fatigue and pain and still be able to do the movement. So in order to do that, you really just have to do some tempo work on whatever exercise or with whatever joint you're trying to move through a movement, so you can figure out where your pain is located and which position it needs to be in where there's no pain at all. So that's a really good one. Again, I'm really just taking my time with these squats, with the hack squats. That's pretty much the key. It's just time. You need to give your body time to rest and recover and heal. But also when you get back into lifting, you need to take your time with actually doing the exercise properly and just really feeling everything out. That is the most important part. Okay, so next we move on to single leg hamstring curls. I like to do single leg hamstring curls. Now, whenever you're doing this exercise, it's very, very crucial that you point your toe towards your knees. Okay, you're gonna want to give some dorsiflexion with your feet and point those toes towards your knees. Why? It's just really gonna activate a lot of the hamstrings and the glutes and everything. You're gonna get a lot better contraction, and you're gonna be able to feel your way through the movement a whole lot better. And with my injury and the case with me at the moment right now, feeling my way through the movement is the best thing that I need to do. Okay, so I do single leg, and then I just kind of do both legs at the same time, just kind of really feeling things out. And I go back to another leg, and then go back to the other leg. And I did that for about 3 sets. So everything today I did for about 3 sets. And then I went ahead and I moved on to single leg extensions. With these single leg extensions, again, what I'm really doing is I'm really controlling the eccentric portion of the movement, okay, y'all? So the eccentric portion of the movement is after you flex the muscle and you're getting out of, well, in this case, I'm getting out of flexion, okay? So flexion is when 2 joints get closer together, or actually 2 joints move away from each other from flexion is when 2 joints move closer together, right? So I'm getting out of flexion and moving it into extension, right? So when 2 joints get closer together within a degree angle, I'm getting into extension. So I'm focusing on that eccentric portion into the flexion of the movement, okay? Because I'm really having to control the way down, okay? And then I squeeze, contract that quad, and really just feel my way out, and I just take my time. Like I said, taking the time, squeezing, filling everything out is like the best thing for you to do when you're trying to rehab an injury. And I also want y'all to notice, if y'all look at that stack, I really don't have a lot of weight on this stack. I was only using about 27 pounds, 27.5 pounds with this, and this was more than enough weight for me. So again, I do this for about 3 sets. I did, actually with this one, I did 2 sets single leg, and then on that last set, I did both legs at the same time because I wanted to just get a little bit of progressive overload. So I went from 27 to about 50 pounds and did it with both legs, just so I can overload on that exercise and get a little more load and resistance on the quads. But as of right now, since I haven't really done legs in about a month and a half, my legs were getting so tired and fatigued. Like, this was honestly like the first workout I have done for them, and so they were so tired and everything like that. It was just killing me, honestly. Like, it was just so hard for me to be able to do this. But again, I was just patient with it, just feeling everything out. And, you know, I had a good leg workout. It was really nice to get back into the routine of doing some legs. So now we're gonna move on to the next exercise. Now this machine you have actually probably never really seen before. I think Hammer Strength only made like 150 of these or 200 of them. But this machine is called a hip and glute extension. Okay, so what you do with this machine right here is it helps you use those glutes. So if you think about a reverse hyper, so think about a reverse hyper and reverse that. This is what that machine is. So it helps you build low back muscles and glute muscles. All you do is just put your knees on the top, and then you just push down and really squeeze your glutes. The key is squeezing your glutes through and trying to press your hips through as you're trying to bring your knees down towards your hips. Okay, so and I'm trying to adjust myself. So I like to do a set to where I have my knees bent, right? That really helps stretch out my low back and kind of hit the top of my glutes. And then I do some reps with my legs kind of straightened out, because what that actually does, takes my low back out of the movement more and puts a lot of stress and a lot of more isolation focus key area on the hamstring and glute tie-in itself. So where the hamstring ties into the glute, I feel it a lot once I straighten out my legs. And then I'll go back into bending my knees. So I'll do that for a set, and then when I move on to my next sets, I actually just do single leg. So, and with single leg, I get pretty much just all glute, no back really, just a bunch of glute and some top end of the hamstring itself. So with legs bent, it's top glute and low back. With legs straight, it is hamstring and the glute tie-in. And then with single leg bent, it's just a lot of glute itself. And this machine is bilateral, so you know, you can actually just put weight on one side and do one side, and you'll be able to feel the weight no matter which leg you're doing. But it's a great machine. So if y'all haven't used this machine or ever had an opportunity to use a machine like this, I own a gym called Paradise City Athletics, as y'all are probably seeing on Instagram page. Feel free to come by, check it out. The address is 5504 Bandera Road. And if y'all have any questions about rehab or anything like that, I do have a background in physical therapy, have some, you know, schooling in it and everything else like that. And I have knowledge. I've been a personal trainer for about 8 years now, and I'm an elite level power lifter. So if y'all have any questions about anything, feel free to stop by, come check the gym out, check the machine out, or just feel free to come talk to me. So thanks for watching the video, everybody. Y'all have a great day. Peace.